Sim Sculpting Sundays. I'm showing you really quickly the annoyance that I'm having with the scalp and the hair color. I don't know why, but like every hair that I chose for this sim, the scalp didn't match the skin tone. We're ignoring it. But anyways, today we are actually working on a sim that is pretty much my own creation based on a facial reconstruction of a Sumerian man. But this sim is meant to represent someone near and dear to Tumblr's heart, and that's Ea-Nasir, who was a copper merchant who basically had the first complaint notice written about him. And there's quite a few of them. We think we've actually found his house, but obviously we don't have any portraits of him or anything, but because he's kind of so infamous on the internet, oh my gosh, words are hard, internet, I wanted to take a stab at making him. Mostly because I think it's funny, but also because I would love to have him in my game just selling poor quality copper to everyone and not caring at all. I also really liked the facial sculpt that I ended up using. He just had a lot of really interesting features, like I loved his ears, he had a really cool nose. I was sad that I couldn't make him bald just because of the scalp issue, but overall he's a really cool looking sim. And I was really just happy that I could get Body Shop to work. Honestly, I've been having a lot of struggles getting Body Shop to even want to open for me. Game loads just fine. Body Shop, no ma'am. And I don't know why. I don't know why. It also didn't load half my sliders, which I didn't need the sliders I was looking for this sim, but I decided since I had so much trouble with Body Shop to create like several sims at once and record them just so that I would have them in case it happened again. But yeah, like my asymmetrical mouth sliders were not there. I feel like there was a couple other ones, but I did remember to put my tutor folder in because I also wanted to make some tutor sims that you will see coming soon-ish, especially the different faces challenge. I'm really inspired to make Anne Boleyn lately, so I've been making quite a few of them, mostly because there's another reconstruction out there based on a Holbein painting that we think is her, but we don't know, and I don't know, it just was really cool. There's some other ones coming up. I've got a big list, because I love making sims, but I also know it takes me forever, so I speed them up quite a bit, although these sims that I made, for whatever reason, again, I don't know if it's just Body Shop wasn't working, and I'm like, I need to create a whole bunch of sims, and so I ended up creating 4 or 5 sims in the span of like an hour and a half, maybe less. But it could have just been that it was really flowing or what, but like Ea-Nasir, for example, which I hope I'm saying that right, I had so much fun making his nose and getting his eyebrows right, and he had kind of like squinty eyes, but not like super squinty, so making sure that they were long enough but still wide, and also his mouth, he had a really interesting mouth, like you can see the top part like is really big, but like the lower lip bowed in quite a bit to the point where they almost didn't match, and I thought that was fascinating, and it's really cool, and I wanted to recreate it. Most of the facial reconstruction images that I save are because there's something unique about them that you don't really see in Sims, but also in real life, and I like to recreate it, so that's why I chose him. I did have the worst time with the beard though. I don't have enough beards. There's not enough CC beards in the world, but I ended up choosing one that worked well enough. And again, I'm really sad that I couldn't give him the bald head. I'm really sad about it, because it just would have made it. But he's such a cool looking sim, like, I have no reason to use him for like my different faces challenge, but I'm very tempted to throw him into a deer, and I have way too many sims in that neighborhood. Like, I have too many. But I have been toying with the idea of an MCC challenge. Not right now, because that's just too much. But I would like to do one. Maybe take a little bit of a break from the Color Legacy challenge and start something up, but I don't know. There's a lot of rules, and that's mostly why I've never done it. But that's also why I want to try it, is I've never done it, but there's just so many rules. Yeah, that's the beard I ended up going with. It's the best that we have for the it was what we had. Gave him the little forehead wrinkles. I didn't really have an outfit that I liked for him. I ended up just picking a random one, but yeah, other than that, this is infamous copper merchant, Ea-Nasir, who is, I think, from Ur. I don't know. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.